key message I want to get across to coaches today were we live in a world of constant change. Things were never changing as quickly as rapidly, but one thing that never changes are the need for values. And values basically then is human interconnectedness, and what is it that connects us as human beings. I would hope that I'm All Team is a good mnemonic for starters, in that it's easy enough to remember and you're not doing anything. The key thing is integrity. And that's the first eye, and if you don't have the eye, the rest doesn't follow on. What we then have to get people to understand is that those values drive behaviours. And for example, if you said to me, what does integrity look like? So I'd say integrity, is there honesty? Do you take responsibility? Do you give 100% effort? And are you fair? So we can see this person is living these behaviours, yeah, this person does these things. And you can walk down through it, modesty, objectivity, and we define the behaviours that beget the values, or that reflect the values. So values can be vague and nebulous, I'll grant you that, but the behaviours are very measurable. Education hasn't gotten round to this yet. Education measures cognitive learning. It doesn't measure this type of learning, and this for me is what real learning, the type of social, cultural capital, that's what it's all about, because in the absence of, say, social and cultural capital, educational capital doesn't matter that much, neither does financial capital. But I think what we need to do is get more awareness around the values, and more importantly, the behaviours that flow from those values. I think they should come here to see that they're part of an army, they're part of a far bigger movement. And Colin O'Connor made the point that people will look for two things. They look for significance and they look for meaning and purpose. You'll get meaning and purpose if you're contributing to something bigger, a higher order, something more significant than yourself. And I think you'll really feel a sense of significance if that's rooted in a sense of local identity, cultural pursuits, and maybe Michael Cusick and those people were sociologists before their time. They were clever people. They understood the importance of that sense of identity that comes from place, that sense of social identity that goes with it, and how sport can be used to promote and perpetuate the two of those, and do it very successfully. There's three things you need to be clear about. Know what you're trying to do. So what character building capacities are you trying to develop? Competence, confidence, commitment, conviction and connection. That's what you're trying to develop. Be clear about it, learn how to do it, and understand why values are the key to driving everything. And if you're in the space where you know what, learn how, understand why, you're in a good place, you're in a solid place, and you'll go forward.